Alright, what up, man? So when I'm back in another video. And today was announcement day for Call of Duty. As we're getting into Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Feels like the first truly next gen Call of Duty multiplayer first impression. Okay, shout out to Mark Medina posted on March 28th, 2026. Modern Warfare multiplayer feels like one of those Call of Duty entries where you can immediately tell something is different. Not as gimmicky, not in a gimmicky way, but in a way, this actually feels like more thought through kind of way. After spending a good chunk of time with it, the impression that sticks isn't just that MW4 is bigger or flashier. It finally feels like Infinity Ward had the space to build the version of Call of Duty multiplayer they've been edging towards for years without constantly trimming it down on account of a last gen console limitation. Get the screenshots. Look at that sweet gameplay. Oh, look at that! I'm excited. And yes, you can feel almost everywhere movement, gunplay maps, and even the way progression is structured. Here's what I thought of my time. Movement. Still Call of Duty just more expressive. The first thing you notice is movement. It's familiar but far less rigged than the older entries. This is an omni movement slide everywhere kind of situation. Honestly, this is probably for the best. MW4s they want you to think positioning, not just spam inputs and fly around the map, but within that structure, there's a lot more freedom. Climbing feels faster and more intentional thanks to pipe climbing and pole traversal. Ledge, it says ledge, okay, here's where we get busy. Ledge mantling isn't just a slow animation anymore. You can actually aim and shimmy while doing it, which leads to some surprisingly clutch moments where you're mid vault and you're still lining up shots. Oh, I'm liking it. Look at that. Look at that. Sweet. There's also a mental cancel, which sounds small but ends up saving you constantly. Instead of committing to a bad climb and dying for it, you can just back out of mid air animation, mid repositioning. Fire, fire. Sliding feels better too. Okay, it says especially the new backward slide, which is way more youthful than it sounds. It gives you the awkward but effective escape tool where you can disengage while still shooting back. You can even slide directly into a ladder climb, giving you a quick escape from losing a fight if needed. Even tactical sprint feels more grounded now. You can actually feel when your operator is gassed out instead of it just snapping in between states instantly with a slight increase in breath and the subtle lowering of your gun. It makes your own movement feel a bit more readable in fights, which I didn't expect to care about, but definitely noticed. Hmm, look at that. Captain, I don't know who them two characters are, but yeah. Overall, it's still Call of Duty passion, but with more ways to outplay someone without turning every fight into a movement chaos. And folks, me like that on into overly exaggerated movements of something like an Apex Legends or even previous Call of Duty. This is my preferred style of gameplay. Mm. This is probably the most important change in the entire game. Bloom is gone, and yes, you feel it immediately. someone, your bullets go there. A random spread is deciding whether you win or lose a fight. It's just you, your recoil, controlling how well you're tracking. Recoil still matters a lot, but even more now, but at least it's honest. If you miss, it's on you, not the game rolling invisible dice in the background. Hip fire is way more reliable because of that. Close range flights feel cleaner and more consistent. And then there's less of that frustrating, how you did, how did that not hit moment that you used to. Sharpen older entries, of course, this almost makes it sound like sniper rifles will be suddenly become the game's best shotgun. Infinity War promises it won't be thanks to the new weapon movement system, which I'll speak into just a moment. Interesting. Look at that. Look at that clean artwork. Let me go back up. Visually, everything supporting gameplay feels improved too. Smoke doesn't ruin your sightliness as much anymore. Depth of field isn't constantly blurring out enemies, and aiming just feels clear overall. It's one of those changes you don't notice individually, but you'll absolutely feel it in every gunfight. The end result is simple. Fight feels fairer. That won't make them easier, but they'll be more in your control. Another major change, weapons feel like they belong in the world now. Another major change is how weapons interact with the environment. Your gun exactly feels actually reacts to the wall and covering that. If it gets too close to a surface, it adjusts instead of awkwardly clipping or stopping your motion altogether in tight space. With weapons shift into a more compact stance, which makes close quarters fights feel a bit more grounded. Boom, look at that. Look at that artwork. It sounds like a small detail, but it actually changes how you approach comers and doorways. Now you're more aware of expression and you're more aware of expression in a way older Call of Duty games never really pushed you to think about. Top of that, environments are more reactive overall. Bullet holes stick around. Props can be destroyed in vehicles, create shockwaves that can knock you down when exploding. None of it completely changes gameplay on its own, but together it makes matches feel less more static. Dropping layers again was clearly the right call. This is one of those cases where you can say exactly why the last gen had to go. MW4 has more going on visually and mechanically, and it doesn't feel like and it gets a whole world limitations anymore. Weather effects look better, lightning reacts more naturally, environments feel noticeably more alive, wet surfaces. Surfaces feel actually more shimmer and reflect like property instead of just being a flat visual effects left on top. Mm, that's deep. More importantly, with systems like movement distortion and map interaction feel like they weren't scaled down to fit old consoles. It generally feels like this modern warfare is being built around current hold, compromise for capability, and yes, it shows. Apex attachment. This the part of the MW4 that feels like the most Call of Duty is experimenting again. New Apex attachments are basically supercharged weapon mods that sit outside your normal gunsmith setup. They're not just stat tweaks, they actually change how guns behave in noticeable ways. Sorry about the noise out there, but yeah. Call of Duty will stop back-to-back releases of Black Ops Modern Warfare. Okay, so let me react to this trailer. Cause I wanna give y'all something else in this video. Reaction in Look at this. Oh, this is set in New York, I think. Let's see. Hoo. Ooh. Whoa. It just went dark. Look at this. Whoa. Ah, this is fire. My God. Look at this. Holy shit. I'm excited for this game, dude. Oh, you can fly out the sky. They go Price versus Ghost. That's what I'm excited for. 141 back, I think, too. Going dark. Look at this. Oh, look at the creator. Modern Warfare 4. They got the 4 different, but still. 4 days earlier. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh my God. Look how clean this is. Oh. Oh. Give me a minute, boo. Holy shiznit. Yo. Oh, look at the gameplay. Sick. This early beta, but I'm excited. Holy shit, bro. Who? This Price talking. Yo. We have to. And it's said in Korea and I think New York and Paris as well. Fire content like Call of Duty. Oh my God. Uh, oh my God. This is sick. Mm. Price and Ghostface and all finally. I think they're gonna be on different teams, but oh look at that. Modern Warfare 4. October 23rd. Pre-order now. Get the Hostile Alliance pack. DMZ first look June 7th. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.